future, a momentous event dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge and innovation. TNAU has always been at the forefront of agricultural and commitment to pursuing the boundaries of scientific exploration. We extend our welcome to all on behalf of Center for Plant Molecular Biology and Biotechnology. With great anticipation, let us begin the Bioconcorrenza'24. May this event be a beacon of knowledge, collaboration and inspiration for all. Once again, we welcome you all to this event.
So, on behalf of CPMB and on my own behalf, I wholeheartedly welcome our Vice Chancellor for this Bioconcorrenza'24, and also I extend my sincere welcome to our chief guest, Dr. P.M. Murali and Dr. Shomita Mukherjee, and to all the dignitaries present on the dais and off the dais. Ma'am, this Bioconcorrenza event is conducted by the 3rd BTech Biotechnology students every year since from 2005. Okay, so this concurrenza means it is a competition. So that is a word derived from Italian. And so these students, BTech Biotechnology students, are conducting this event. From yesterday onwards, they are conducting the offstage events, about 10 events. And today they are going to have this on-stage events, and also we are having the received the poster presentation, abstracts for the poster presentation. So we have displayed the posters in the corridor. So that also they are going to explain it, and we are going to evaluate in the afternoon session. Okay. A very warm welcome to all the dignitaries present in the hall. And on behalf of CPMB, I thank all the participants for being here today. Once again, I welcome you all and thanks for the opportunity given. Thank you all.
Madam, ready? Okay.
Good morning to all. Most respected Vice Chancellor, Tamil Nadu Agricultural University. Today's chief guest, Dr. P.M. Murali, Jananam Biotech Private Limited, and Shomita Mukherjee from Senior Principal Scientist from SOCON, Coimbatore. Batch onwards, we conducting continuously this Bioconcorrenza. So this event is mainly to motivate the young minds, the students of BTech program, to present their ideas in terms of posters, as the poster sessions. They depict their newer inventions which they worked on their undergraduate program, and also the ideathon, which they have created some of the inventive ideas which we put into the innovative ideas into the pitch for the newer ventures. And also they have working on various organizing committees to mentor them in various organization skills. Apart from that, we invite the eminent speaker in the field of biotechnology, and the related fields, and every year, and they deliver the talk in order to motivate the young mind to continue in their profession in biotechnology. These participants, as information of the house, the participant from Bharatiyar University, Karnya University, and also Avinash Lingam University, and many of the universities which is situated around Coimbatore, which all the participants are here. Apart from that, I told you our constituent colleges, which also they are actively participating in two days events. The preliminary events already been conducted, now the on-stage events is going to happen. This particular Bioconcorrenza event not only cultivate their minds, but also because of these events, many of our students, which they are placed in bigger institutes by they participating in the events and also the organizing skills. We have our notable alumni in Dr. Murukarthi from IPK Germany, is a known bioinformatician now. Dr. Fleming Juliana, scientist in CIMIT, and also some scientists in ERI. And also the students, not only they are performing as a scientist, but also they work in starting a newer company, bioinformatics companies like Kesavan Monomics and Sumant, My Genome Information, and also Rajaguru is doing the CGR Institute as a regional genotyping head. So these are all our notable alumni which they are doing well in their field because of their participation in these kind of events. For this mega event, every time this undergraduate student from agriculture college, they participate in the event, and this makes them every year in the postgraduate program. We can see many of people coming interested in moving to masters in biotechnology program, even though they are studying in different program in BSc agriculture, horticulture, or forestry. We attract many masters program nowadays. So this Bioconcorrenza event definitely will help them to make the better entrepreneur, better academicians, and later become a leading scientist in the international institute. So with this, I really thank every participants who come over all over Tamil Nadu and outside Tamil Nadu, and also the deans and the deans of various colleges who nominated the students to participate in the events. And also I invite you all for this wonderful day. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you, Vananda.
Celebrate the remarkable achievements of Dr. P.M. Murali, whose contributions has left an indelible mark on our society. Dr. P.M. Murali is the chairman of the Genon.
அவர்தான் அதை ஒரு பெரிய விஷயமாக கொண்டு போகணும் அப்படின்னு ஆசைப்பட்டாரு. Towards the later part of his life, he felt that maybe I was the right person to take, or rather, nobody can fill his big shoes. But அவருடைய அந்த சேர்மன் பொசிஷனை எனக்கு கொடுத்து நீங்கள் விமென்ஸ் ஆண்டர்பிரினர்ஷிப்பை நடத்தணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி ஒரு வேண்டுகோள் கொடுத்துருந்தாரு. அதை தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச். அது இப்போ இஸ் கோயிங் டு பி, இட் இஸ் க்ரோயிங். அங்கே இருக்கிற விமன் ஆண்டர்பிரினர்ஸ் எல்லாம் பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா, நாங்கள்லாம் ஒரு காலத்தில் மென்டர்ஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தோம். இப்போ நான் இன்னைக்கு ஏதாவது ஆரம்பிக்கணும்னா அவங்கக்கிட்ட கேட்குற அளவுக்கு தான் அந்த பெண்களுடைய அச்சீவ்மெண்ட்ஸ் இருக்குது. ஸோ இங்கே ஐ சி அ லாட் ஆஃப் விமன் ஹியர். தயவு செய்து நீங்கள்லாம் விமன் ஆண்டர்பிரினர்ஷிப்பை நோக்கி நகருங்க. There is a lot of good funding given for testing your ideas. 30 லட்சம் ரூபாயிலிருந்து 50 லட்சம் ரூபாய் வரைக்கும் கொடுக்குறாங்க. We have a number of people there. நீங்கள் எல்லாம் உங்களுடைய கோர்ஸ் முடிச்சதுக்கப்புறம் if you want to try doing something there, please do. That's very important. மார்ச் மாதம் 8ஆம் தேதி நாங்கள் விமன் அச்சீவர்ஸோடைய அவார்டு கொடுப்போம். அது நீங்கள் எங்களோட சோஷியல் மீடியா ஹேண்டலில் பார்க்கலாம். எல்லாம் பாஸ்ட் அவார்டீஸ் எல்லாம் ஜெயண்ட்ஸ் who have been there, including people like கிரண் வசந்தா, ரேணு ஸ்வரூப், இந்த மாதிரி பெரிய பெரிய ஆட்கள்லாம் வந்திருக்காங்க. இந்த வருஷம் யார் வரப்போகிறாங்கன்னு தெரியல, பட் ப்ளீஸ் டூ லுக் அட் இட். ஸோ ஒன் மெசேஜ் டு ஆல் ஆஃப் யூ வித் விச் ஐ வாண்ட் டு எண்ட். இந்த ஈரா மாதிரி சயின்ஸுக்கு ஒரு பிரமாதமான டைம் கிடையவே கிடையாது. இன்ஃப்ராஸ்ட்ரக்சர், கம்யூனிகேஷன், இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் அப்படிங்கிற எல்லா விஷயங்களும் சேர்ந்து இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு டைம். இந்த எக்ஸைட்மெண்ட்டில் நீங்கள் எல்லாரும் குதிச்சிங்க அப்படின்னா ஆப்வியஸ்லி நீங்கள் அந்த பக்கம் வெளியில் வரும்போது பெரிய பெரிய ஆட்களாகத்தான் வருவீங்க, வித் லாட் ஆஃப் கான்ட்ரிபியூஷன் டு சயின்ஸ். அதனால் இந்த எனர்ஜி லெவல்ஸை தயவு செய்து மெயின்டைன். TNAU மாதிரி ஒரு நல்ல பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் உங்களுக்கு கிடச்சிருக்கு, நல்ல ஆசிரியர்கள், நல்ல வைஸ் சான்சலர். ஸோ யூஸ் ஆல் தி efforts that they are putting in and grow very well. I wish this function all the best, and thank you for inviting me here. Thank you.
In Salim Ali Center for Ornithology and National History.
Even for us. And similarly, even for you, I think maybe you should look at your careers in conservation or evolution or ecology, because biotechnology, I think, touches every aspect of life right now. And it's going to go on even further. It's wonderful to be here, and thank you very much again.
Sitting on the dais, especially Dr. N. Senthil, Director CPMB, who is key in organizing this particular event, and also Dr. Kokila, again heading the division and also instrumental in organizing this particular function, including Dr. John Joel. So these three people are key in motivating you to organize this particular function. I'm really happy you have identified two eminent personalities sitting on the dais for this inaugural function. Thank you, sir, Dr. P.M. Murali, sir, for coming over here. Within 5 minutes, I could sense that how important you are in this biotechnology, and I'm sure your guidance will definitely take TNAU to greater heights. So please keep guiding us. Thank you so much for your visit. Again, Madam Shomita Mukherjee, so thank you, Madam. It is your first visit here, you said, but we have visited many times to your institute. It is present in such a strategic location, beautiful location, merged with kind of nature, and your presence also adds value. I understand that you both are giving 1 hour lecture to the students to enlighten them with the different biotechnological aspects. Again, these two student representatives sitting on the dais, all the professors and their teachers, that you keep doing these kind of academic events, which will really enlighten and also sharing the knowledge amongst many people. That's very, very important. And another important thing is, I'm really happy that this program has our one of the eminent personalities sitting here, Dr. Murali sir, said, it is organized quality, organizational power, and also like communication power, improving everything, your personality development, everything can happen if in organizing such kind of event. So I'm really glad, but really it's wonderful to look at all of you. This is the kind of enthusiasm, thinking so many things for this one particular day. This is what is the student life, and this is very, very important. You cherish and enjoy. I'm really, really happy about it. And another important thing is hearing from the eminent personalities, like sitting on the dais, two people, they can share a lot of experience with you. I was just hearing from Murali sir, he's actually having a lot of experience by his own company and also setting up of companies in abroad. So he can just share what are the important things that are happening around the world in the recent time, what world expects from this biotechnology and bioinformatics group, what is expected from you in the near future. As he said, this is era of internet, robotics, what not, this is the biggest advancement in sciences happening at this particular point of time, till this time period. We never know, after 10 years, this may even become absolute and we might come up with some other things, right? So at this particular point of time, comparing everything, we are at the peak of innovation. So you have to make use of everything. So these lectures, and another important thing which I am seeing is, when you are making your own presentation, students, when you are making your project presentation, your own presentation, that gives an opportunity to learn many things, like how to prepare a presentation, how to make an impressive slide. Given the timeline of some 5 minutes or 7 minutes, you have to concise everything and present it in the form that is becoming palatable to everyone sitting in front of you. At the same time, communicating the ideas and innovations that you have created. So this is the greatest art, giving giving 1 hour lecture is very easy, you know, like we can just collect everything and give, but giving 5 minutes short presentation is very, very difficult. You need to prioritize which one to be presented within 5 minutes. So those kind of things are really, it's an opportunity for you to do that. So I'm really, really happy. You also get to know many things, right? So preparing for a quiz is not an easy job. So you will have to expect some unexpected questions for which you need to react within a very short period of time. So this actually gives you a power that you can also do something. So I'm really happy this is also a part of it. And another important thing is like it is scientist, industry and student linkage. You know, in Tamil Nadu Agricultural University, for PG and PhD students, we are making mandatory to get the industry linkage. So, academy industry linkage, that's what is the program is all about. So, wherever possible, we cannot keep all the 100% of the students with academy linkage, but as far as possible, at least 50 to 60% of the people, we are trying to connect with industry. It starts from short visit of 3 weeks to 4 weeks and also longer visit of one complete year with the industry. I'm happy to inform that the RASI seats have come out with the absorbing 3 students, PG and PhD students. They have taken 3 students, biotechnology and also plant breeding genetic students, and they are working closely with them. Industry has got lots of demand, you know, lots of things that they need from research side. So similarly, you students have to become industry ready at the time you pass out from this campus. So we are just trying to give a linkage. So we are opening up many industries are coming forward. I'm just quoting one example of RASI seats. So they have come out, they have taken 3 students who are bright enough, and those students are going to go to the RASI seats itself, and they are going to work with them on the field in breeding certain important things and also taking it on to the biotechnological work, and because they have got very well established laboratory. So I'm really happy. By that way, the students are also provided with fellowships, you know, like that's very, very important. They are sufficiently provided with financial assistance so that they are mentally free to work with. Okay, so coming to the current status, what is happening in India? If you just see the food production, we have crossed 326 million tons of food production. Second revolution to third green revolution. First revolution is just the conduct of field itself is the first revolution. So the nomadic people begin with the field. So that is the first revolution. Green revolution. So the green revolution and also with the soil and so on. We are producing this much food now. We are in the 4th revolution. It is completely, it is a different kind of revolution we are experiencing. Artificial intelligence, robotics, Internet of Things, everything is getting automated, and including genetic modification and genetic engineering. So these are all some of the things which are marvels are happening and wonders are happening around the globe. Okay, but at what cost? So there are so many go up in pace with the population. So what are we going to do? That is the biggest question available. The nature is also posing lots and lots of challenges to us, like extreme weather events are increasing. Just if you remember the last season, December month and also in January month, we had 2 important events in Tamil Nadu. One low pressure system, Mijam, which happened in Chennai and around that districts, so Chengalpattu, Kanchipuram, Tiruvallur, those districts, these got really devastated because of the high intensity rainfall. And you know, 10 days, within 10 days later, then we had to face another low pressure system, a strong low pressure system, which hit an area which was not happening before time. You know, like at least 100 years before, those areas got impacted with that kind of rainfall. Tirunelveli and Thoothukudi district, they received 950 millimeters plus rainfall within one day, which was really did not happen in that area at least for 100-120 years time period. So that kind of extreme weather events are happening, not only in the floods but also in the droughts. So as a scientist, we are given with the biggest challenge. How do we produce some crops which can withstand that kind of extreme weather event? So for which you people are the answers. You have to come out with the biotechnological tools. Like there are so many wonderful things are happening in biotechnology. You have to come out with so many things we are there to help you out in giving resistance, flood resistance, and also drought resistant varieties and crops and so on. Okay, even one particular important innovation which made breakthrough in cotton. Cotton bollworm was the biggest issue, and they came out with BT cotton. That was again one of the marvels we can say, which saved a lot of life for farmers. Okay, this is one thing. And hard, farmers are with the hue and cry. Coconut is a long duration crop. Once if you establish it, it is like your lifetime. It grows with us. So it is like our family member. If we just say remove 10 coconut trees which are heavily affected, the farmers feel too bad as if they are losing one of the family member, right? So that is the way it is happening. So this kind of pest and disease, I just gave one crop and examples. Like this, there are umpty number of crops which are suffering from pest and diseases, for which we need to develop pest and disease resistance varieties. That's why I was just giving so much narrative. So you need to work for extreme weather events, you need to work for pest and disease resistance and so on. So there are lots of challenges posed to us in this area. Okay. How are we going to do that? So first thing is the crop improvement. The crop improvement, traditionally farmers were definitely doing it. In the olden days, they did not know any science behind it. But don't think that they are fool people. They are all very wise people. I think recently also, because I just would like to say this to you, I was talking to one of the person who was old enough, and like when I was interacting, I think I said this to, maybe my scientist would have heard this from me last week also. I quoted the same example, but for the benefit of the students, I don't mind repeating it again. Normally what happens is, if you go to the villages and all, in the front of the main door, they used to hang a thread, and in that thread there used to be one charcoal bit, and one lemon, and a few pieces of chilies. Have you seen this? How many of you have seen this? Can you raise your hands? My goodness, almost everyone. You know why they are doing it? Can any one of you say why they are doing it? I was also not knowing before some few days before. Okay, there is a very specific purpose, right? This as if they are saying, it's for a very different purpose. In those days, the lighting was not there in the villages and all. They used to have some hurricane lamps, and they used to have small apple vilak and all. Okay, but at the same time, they were very closely living with nature. There used to be a lot of scorpions, snakes, and so on. Okay, if the scorpion or snake bites, normally they have to contain the venom within that bite area. They should not allow the venom to get into our system. It will lead to death, isn't it? So these three material are really, really important. What they do is, after the bite is done, then they cannot go and search for a lemon, they cannot go and search for a piece of charcoal and this one ginger, what is that, chili. So immediately they will just pull it down, and they will immediately treat the person who got that bite. The charcoal, they used to immediately powder it and put it across. That has the capacity to absorb that venom outside. That is one thing, first thing. Second thing is, if they bite the chili, that will induce a hormone that will push the they say something, but we have to really find out. That is actually another medicine. And the ginger, not ginger, lemon, they used to scrub it on the area, then tightly they will tie it up with the thread, they will tightly tie it up with that area. It's such a wonderful thing. We don't know, we just see as if it is a superstitious belief. Nothing is done with a superstitious belief. They do it with all important vision and kind of some scientific background, which they also don't know. Somebody else have found out, but they used to tell it in the name of God, so that they do it without any omission. That is what was happening. It was really interesting to talk to that old person. So I'm just sharing whatever I gained from that person. And similarly, what we do it, Sana Karachi Talikram Ilya, that is again a beautiful kiriminosity. Okay, so that is the way it is. Right, what do we transfer to our students, our brilliant students who are going to be pillar of the future? I'm happy to inform that few students, like a few teachers, so one of the teachers is sitting in the front also, she has been sent for training. How many of you from biotechnology went for training?
4 of us.
four of you. So 4 scientists have been sent abroad for training, 2 months, please be seated. So on a specific area to get some innovative knowledge and the recent happenings, they have been trained, and those knowledge all will be transferred to the students. As sir was indicating, now we should not be the job seekers, we should be the job providers, for which there are lots and lots of opportunities are available. We have our agribusiness directorate, wherein if you go with a small kind of thought, it will be nurtured with your teachers' help, and then we will be able to provide you financial support to make the proof of concept up to 2 to 3 lakh rupees, and then for making prototypes and some advancement if you make, you will get up to 5 to 6 lakhs. And if you want to make it really as a business, like 20, 30, 50 lakhs funding is available. Even more, the banks are ready to give with low interest rates. So there are lots and lots of opportunities. I should see most of you in flying colors in the days to come. There are few living examples from our university who are doing exceedingly well, but I wish to see large number of those exemplary examples. So my heartfelt wishes to all of you. Take this as the biggest platform, interact with each other. You know, like each university will have some kind of a advantageous things. Tamil Nadu Agricultural University will have some advantages. At the same time, like university like a PhD college or any other colleges will have their own kind of advantages. So those things, you people sitting here, whoever has come from outside the campus, that you have to sit and discuss and find out what are all the things that you can share it amongst yourself. Formalize it with us. We are there to help you out to take the research into a newer heights. My best wishes and my hearty congratulations to each and one of you who have already won the prizes and who are going to win the prize in the whole day. And let this be a big kind of a changing platform for all of you. Thank you so much for the great opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing such great insights and motivating us. We assure you, ma'am, that we will do the best. Thank you, sir.
I am really proud to be here to say the thank you note. So, at the outset, I would like to thank our honorable, energetic, lot of things I can add up to. So, you conquered the younger minds, madam. Really, individually, every student, you became the role model, it seems, no? Yeah. So that is the way things are going now. It doesn't happen in the previous Vice Chancellor regime. Nowadays things have changed, and our Vice Chancellor is in touch with the grassroots levels, even up to the students, undergraduate, first year, even so that is the way it goes. Really, she made it. So I really thank you, madam, for sensitizing our younger minds. Really, you had given a great speech. And the development of agriculture from the very beginning to the present, and also the current affairs, and also sensitized with the indigenous traditional knowledge. So there is a class called indigenous traditional knowledge. We Indians, we have a lot of traditional knowledge, but we have not documented it. So our Vice Chancellor sensitized our students to explore into it, like making an example of one example. So really it matters, madam. So thank you very much for in midst of all your busy. I know she's facing a lot of challenges daily, on a daily basis, right? So in spite of that, she is able to make it because she's a student. Even yesterday we had a science day. She was really busy, but she made it like I have to meet the students, and she met the school students and sensitized them to come to our university, because they were all the whole day during the science day. Also, the students were more interactive, and they were not only they are knowing what's really happening in the agriculture sciences. So it is really a great thing, madam. Thank you very much again. And also I should thank Dr. Ensendil, who is instrumental. We always have the checklist every time. How many, what the time, what is the real. So he made it like this Bioconcorrenza and the Science Day. We started meeting it some one month back or so. He has conducted 2 or 3 meetings with the involving students, and he opened it up like he asked all the students, what is the budget? So this is the first time our third year students are knowing what is the budget, and he made it within 15 minutes. You have to come out with each committee, what is the budget allotment, what is the requirement, tell me what is needed, what is, they were just blinking, and later they developed it. Oh, this is what I did it. Yeah. So that's why when I was interacted with Gobi, he got the confidence now. Even a mega event I can arrange it, sir. That is the confidence level. Yeah. That is the level of confidence I think. That's as Vice Chancellor Madam was mentioning the personality development. So not only the academics in biotechnology, we make the personality development in a different way. That's why our students are excelling in different walks of life. In that way, I should thank Dr. Sindhil, director and mentor for this team. And thank you, sir. And now, next our chief guests. So really, they will be giving a motivational lecture later. Anyhow, they have introduced them with the very key notes like our guest speaker, Dr. P.M. Murali, Janam Private Limited, has given an idea about that ABLE Foundation and the importance they are giving to the women innovators and all. Probably we will have more interaction in the next session. So thank you very much for coming and gracing the function. And also I thank Somita Mukherjee, madam. So we are interacting with her. Really, you are in a gifted guys who are in a serene environment. So naturally, when we started the university, it was like that only, but now it is in the midst of the city. So, so now you are there. I don't know what will happen to Saka after 10 or 15 years. You are enjoying it now. Probably now Anakati and Palakkad up to Manargad is now reaching. So city is expanding. Don't always think that you are in a serene. Don't allow people to come and settle over there. So the thing is, thank you very much for coming and gracing the function. Probably your lecture will be of great benefit to the students. So thank you, madam, again. And also I should thank Dr. Kogila, madam. She is always running. So many times she took my part also, and she takes every responsibility and running the whole department in a very nice and very cordial and very empathic way. And really, I should appreciate your effort. Thank you very much for giving the welcome address, madam. And coming to the students, really you are all distinguished students. We should feel very proud that you have come here, and we can see a very disciplined group. I have seen many colleges, but the TNAU students are well disciplined. So I don't know what is the reason behind it. They are excelling in their career even after this. So we inculcate a lot to you, and the auditorium means pin drop silence, receptivity, everything is there with you. So I really appreciate your presence, and thank you very much for your attendance and being with us, and dear students, participants, and thank you one and all again, and thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.